Pixelberry Choices podcast. And last time I uploaded, I think it was the April's Insider, and then things have been a little tumultuous for me. I do remember recording actually the May's Insider, but actually not going through all the hustle of actually publishing it or editing it because it was just a hectic period of my life. But anyway, this is big. We have some big news coming from Choices. There's been a lot of change since the last time I was in Choices, fully engaged, reading it or actually talking about it. So this insider actually starts with grab a cup of coffee and plus one. Our next Choices stories will have more fun in the sun. So Choices, as they always talk about inclusivity, so they took one big step toward inclusivity back in 2023, I believe, when they brought out the Getaway Girls book that they said it's a black representation book, and now they're actually bringing out a LGBTQ, or rather just an LG book, as it is on the surface from the main character perspective. So either you can play as a gay or lesbian. So two different books. We'll talk about that. But to be honest, I think Choices books are the most inclusive books you can get because, if it's a gender of choice book, then even more so, you have everything, to be honest. Like, you can choose your gender, race, who you want to romance. So every book in and of itself is a representative book of every community, more or less, I believe. So all of us, behind every book is a good chunk of research to encompass the vibe and setting of the story. The art team shares a quick look at image reference for the backgrounds you'll encounter in all of us. So they actually provide a picture of Castro, San Francisco. Neighborhood could resemble Castro with rainbow crosswalks, banners, etc. Colorful buildings with varying architecture, streetcar cables, and rails visible. So that is amazing. They actually have put up a picture here. So you can search it up also on the internet about the city. You'll see more. While in San Francisco, will you join the LGBTQ plus speed dating event? You never know, you might find that special someone. So there's a queer speed dating card tonight at 7 p.m. The LG Bean and T on Castro and on 26th. So that is LG. They also said that all participants must be registered prior to the event. Limited spots, $50 per participant. So it's a dating, like a speed dating kind of a mixer for queer people. So plus one, your ex is marrying your best friend. You heard that right. See how one steamy encounter on a plane leads you to having a perfect plus one. But first, some cover sketches. So that's like $2, all of us, and then now plus one. So again, this is a our ex is marrying our best friend. So, and then a steamy encounter. So where this could go. So they actually show a sketch of like a flower bouquet, like usually you have on the wedding, and some sketches there. And there's a word from the writers, quote, "I'm really looking forward to people playing plus one. This book has been so fun to write, mainly because there's so much drama. I get tongue-tied myself sometimes when I explain all the ins and outs of the characters' relationships and the complexities of their plots. The book is messy and a little scandalous at times, but there's a lot of heart. There are some characters people will love to hate and others they might hate to love. It's going to be really interesting to see how some of the characters' actions go over with fans who try to show that stressful or unusual circumstances can make people act in ways that would even surprise them. I won't say more, just that I'm looking forward to seeing reactions." End of quote. So I guess it's not that ideal book where you see an idealistic main character, idealistic characters who are always on their high horses. I think it's more closer to the gray world. They will make mistakes. They will be fall prey for the situation, I believe, and it would be kind of an up for debate, like whether that was the right course of action. But hey, it was their action. Speaking of reactions, here's a final hint about the story from a writer. So there's a plane emoji, and then the love, and then I don't know, like a dancing girl, or no, it's a bride, and then a shushing emoji, and then like what the hell is going on kind of emoji, and then a car. So who knows. And then there are some FAQs. Where is Choices heading in the near future with a new partner? together with Sirius Entertainment, that's an AI company, so they announced it a while ago. So a lot of people are fearing, and even they even noticed some of the book covers were blatantly AI generated book covers, and even some of the this is off the book. There is no evidence of that, but like one of the art scenes, one of these guys didn't even have his nipples from. I think it was the spin-off of that college party book. I don't exactly remember. So they're saying like they're using AI in a lot of artworks and stuff. So they clarified here that together Series Entertainment, we are working towards building more features and stories that we hope you all enjoy. Feel free to continue sending feedback through socials and support. Thank you. Can older books still potentially get continued? I'm asking about a new It Lives anthology. Wow. They say we can't promise more of It Lives, but we're figuring out more ways to touch on Choices nostalgia, aka our classic Choices stories. If you enjoyed It Lives, look out for similar features like consequential choices and death minigames in new books like Terrorfest in the meantime. So that's it. Anybody who is holding hope for It Lives, that's it. It's done and dusted. But if you want to read It Lives, I don't know if you've heard about It Lives Project. They have the It Lives Within book. I think it's a pretty great book, and I'll talk about it next week. When will Terrorfest be available for VIP, non-VIP users? So this fall. And what upcoming books are gender of choice? So plus one is gender of choice. Wow. So a best friend drama is gender of choice. Blades 3 and Crimes 3. So that's kind of disappointing because Blades 3 and Crimes 3, they're actually not new books and they're actually the sequels. So yeah, we already know their gender of choice, but only of the upcoming book for the rest of the year. Plus one is gender of choice, which is also a quite a dramatic book, and I think it's one of the very first book which is that kind of a rom-com steamy drama that is also gender of choice. Excuse me. So up next they have VIP books of the month August, All of Us, and then plus one, so two books coming out in just 1 month. And what and the name, wow. So plus one, it is really a plus one for this month. And then upcoming VIP book in the fall, we have Blades of Light and Shadow 3. Wow, Blades 2 took them 2 to 3 years, and now Blades 3, within 1 year, it is here. I think it's going to be less than a year if it comes out this fall. I know it is probably going to be a year for non-VIP players because they will have to wait some extra 1.5 months, but this is going to be amazing. My voice doesn't sound like it, but Blades 3. I cannot wait to get reunited with Mal and company. And then there is Beaten fall 2024 and Crimes of Passion 3 fall 2024. So I don't know, Beaten, that name did sound like when I first got to know about it 1 or 2 months ago that it was going to be a, I don't know, like a vampire book. Like what else could be meant by Beaten? Or it could be an epidemic book. But just a bummer for all the people who are looking, specifically male players, if it's going to be a really I don't know, like a plot-based supernatural book, that it is going to be gender locked because they already said that plus one, Blades and Crimes of Passion, so these are going to be gender of choice books for the rest of the year. So even the books coming out after Crimes of Passion 3, they're also going to be gender locked, not gender choice. So for upcoming books, sorry, I take my words back. So until Crimes of Passion 3, only these 3 books. So out of 4, 3 books are going to be gender locked, gender choice. So only one, and that is Beaten, that is going to be gender locked. So if it is a supernatural book, then it would be a little bummer for people who wanted to read it as a male main character. I corrected myself there, sorry. And currently we're getting Along Came Treble, which is actually the book I talked about, like where the guy didn't have a nipple in the first scene. Filthy Rich, Hearts on Fire, which I've been reading, and it's actually a good book. I'll also make a video about it, I hope. The Deadliest Game, I'll talk about it. And The Ghost of Us. Oh my god. I think one of the first gender of choice books that I've read in past 2 years, and oh my god. Ghost of Us. It's an absolutely great book. And upcoming wide releases, we have Rivals with Benefits. So actually Rivals with Benefits is actually the book. So if you're non-VIP, sorry that I spoiled it, but Along Came Treble is not the book. I think it's Rivals with Benefits. So they say you've all been waiting so patiently for more of Blades. Well, we've been waiting for a while. What could possibly happen next? I don't think you will see it coming, but you definitely don't want to miss out. Catch your favorite fantasy crew next month with the launch of Blades of Light and Shadow 3. So that's it, official. So September will bring Blades of Light and Shadow 3 for for VIP players, and probably October, November it will be for non-VIP players. And then they say, we've been grateful to see all the feedback on socials about Terrafest and the current release. Thank you for the honest, constructive feedback and positivity. We look forward to implementing more of your choices once and decides in the future. So if you guys don't know about Terrafest, or you might just know it, I haven't actually really seen much about the Terrafest because it's a VIP book still. But Terrafest is actually, they say, like they said about It Lives. Like It Lives had these features where people had like nerve score and your choices really mattered. Think back to the zombie book Wake the Dead. So Terrorfest is kind of like that. While it's not a ghost book, but it is like a horrifying murder mystery, and your decisions will have dire consequences. And I've seen some good stuff about this book. I don't want to spoil much. I'm not spoiled, because I've heard and listened to some stuff. But this is gonna be some amazing book if they when they bring it out. So that's been it for this month's Insider and some overview of choices. I hope to bring out more pretty soon. I hope you guys are staying safe, and if you're listening in as a new member, so make sure to comment and let me know, because I've been doing this for a while, but this is my video after a long time. So maybe, I don't know, the demographic of choices has changed. People with different tastes, people with different opinions, you're all welcome. And let me know just in the comments, like what videos you want me to make next. I'll okay, this is something, I have something planned. I'll probably make I don't know, I'll probably make the review videos for Ghost of Us, Hearts on Fire, and the Deadliest Game, specifically Deadliest Game, and It Lives Anthology. I'll touch on that for a while. But that's been it. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, take care, and it's been fun coming back here with you guys. I've missed you a lot, to all the old people there. And thanks for your comments that it kept coming even when I didn't really open the channel or upload much for past few months. Specifically a big shout out to Eric. I have always come back, Eric Marine. I've always come back, check your messages, and I always felt like, yeah, like no matter what I was going through, it's like, okay, and this is gonna be amazing. And some great fandom like Martian Cat, Choices Lady, all of you back in I don't know if you're listening to this or not, but like Zeke, everyone, Mac, they in the Choices fandom, talking with you, Jordan Freeman Valentine, and reminiscing about Aditya, reminiscing about old times. It's just always been fun. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. So let me know which book are you looking forward to the most, whether it's releasing or it's upcoming book like Blades or Crimes of Passion. It's gonna be a great year for choices. I have a sneaking suspicion about it. I see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.